There's a breaking news abano emwa edruye if say 2024 elections no enema course wo ho ne nsemo amafo bi susu say ye chinchi wo monsa frakadam ne de ama obi ne ade wo mpene in the likes of bright mo ne ade no e kamia correct say eya tonsium ana tonsium nana constituencies aka no yende.
Yeah, so first of all, no, this is a breaking news abekan sir. If this news is true and it is what is supposed to be, and then it is a very big legal win for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, if you are watching what is on the screen, you see EC boss on the other side and then John Dramani Mahama on the other side. So this whole thing has to do with the election recollation results. After December 7th, they who say some people were declared winners about 7 constituencies, but immediately these results were announced. Electoral Commission Becca said certain inconsistencies be also in those kind of constituencies. Masa constituencies, no, I will say a square recollation. Basically, say you sign the number seen as uncle count bomb. The acquire who say most of these constituencies are not air kwama NDC. No, at the end of the day, after the recollation, after the recollation, a friend is saying the new patriotic party. So that was one thing to ana now these particular thing, there are two screens, no, one of the heavily, and I said the MPP, the NDC candidate, their seats were heavily contested. We show on the screens now. You are seeing Baba Sadiq Okankwe Central. Osha on the other side, so Ubung Bibi Bright, Tema Central, Swedro, on also Swedro NDC candidates, on also and Oba on the far right side, Rabna Urban, Onoye Ablikuma, Ablikuma North. Now Ablikuma North, the one thing is that still the results have not even been announced. Now, and no any other story, you know. Yeah, information and the Supreme Court at the verdict be and as somebody ruling be about recall say a bra ya den some no ekwadan Supreme Court enim no actually first of all no more said no they really side with the EC recollation result after the recollation results and no but then the argument at NDC for Muko Supreme Court they were making is that see EC name brand ACI 127 air patches after the results have been announced no untiminya recollation. In other words, after election, no campaign. So if electoral commission nankasa and brand HS will announce the results untiminya recollation, can only do recollation if you've not announced the results. Then it means say electoral commission they are going against their own rules. So that is what
baby a rubber all being one pay and me I recollation.
Exactly, because results and by internet that sorry and just said this particular report no begin yesterday says many radio stations no and TV stations they've started actually giving a year about. So if you see what is on the screen, so see breaking Supreme Court nullify results of a year the collation of
the recollation
of Tema Central. Now you can't be nullified, which means say ya Diego ya say no. So recollation results a buyer which was putting Tema Central and other 2 constituencies at the end of the day, so recollation it gave MPP an upper hand.
So Tema Central, Ablekuma North, Techiman South,
yes,
Techiman
Central, Techiman South and America, Sunya News, and so forgive me if I got that one wrong. In to share the whole screens, so say Supreme Court has nullified the results of recollation of Tema Central and others. The Supreme Court decision to nullify the results of the recollation in Tema Central and other constituencies mean that the court has overturned the revised vote counts for those areas, which means nullification now. Recollation of Muya and Mass Tema Central, Ekudi MPP side, and Ma Ablekuma
no,
MPP in all of these places. No, it is nullified, which means at the end of the day, no, NDC MPs bring back their seats. Osanso to also say the decision affects 4 specific constituencies: Tema Central, Ablekuma North, Techiman South, and Okwankwe Central. Remember, say
what's your Okwankwe Central? No, you're from a Tuja, and
Okwankwe Central, no, it EC no. Edema your friend is or your recollation the ma MPP nipa no sa MPP a year MP no ono na a year
they be free the woman Mami Akusi free you
the Mami Akusi free MPP candidates not ye the man ono na say omo ye a year vet na ko kan ko form ko pija
ampa
yeah. So Osha also in simpler terms the Supreme Court is saying that the revised vote counts for these areas are not valid. Which means say recollation see a results na could di a year MPP for sano omo pa say valid, which means say legitimately no Baba Sadiq Munia no they may be declared MP. Now MPP is also going to fight this in the court, and they are going to seek a whole lot of legal expertise and legal clarification on this. But so the ruling comes after a legal challenge by the National Democratic Congress (NDC) against a High Court order that directed the Electoral Commission to recollate the votes. The court decision is based on the fact that the High Court original vote order violated the principles of fair hearing, as it did not give the NDC candidates a chance to present their case. The Supreme Court ruling does not affect the results of two other constituencies, that's in Sawon Adroejiri and Ahafo North. Ahafo Ano North. So basically, your party say, Sawon Adroejiri, and you say nipa. Also in Sawon Adroejiri, the man, yembo. Even though Takashi, that was the right thing he did. A year is Sawon Adroejiri MP. A year Anodompre. Anodompre who said no. CI 127 of the Electoral Commission, Mumbra and HSA, immediately after the results, who announced the results are ultimately recollation. So he made sure say the results was never announced. If he announced say we win, any ultimately me can't me say the same person now can say after you be announced the results, you announce the results and no recollation, ultimately recollation, yeah. Any recollation announcing me as the winner. And do recollation can NDC ni win pay. The whole fight so Supreme Court it still makes me the winner because also after the results ultimately recollation. So I have for North and also in Sawon Adroejiri those results still stand. But Blekuma North, Okankwe Central, Techiman South, is it Techiman South? Techiman South and also Tema Central, and all of these results per this your party say it's kind of nullified. Now that doesn't mean say immediately these people and our MPs or more they lose their seat. It will go through a process. Per this your party say courts ebe sama ho kwan say okay yenko tie sankofo yin sema omo kan. What are they saying? The arguments lower court are omo trash say okay on say initially no omo the Supreme Court sa esanso eboko the lower court and a lower court sided with the EC and then the MPP. Now near party said the NDC people they need to have a fair hearing. So we need more clarification from legal expertise on this. Does this mean say the results will be nullified? Does this mean say the case just have to be open NDC for some argument and this is a bit 50-50, but that's exactly what is really happening.
Does it mean that omo declare omo ho to say bibi to say Okankwe Central, so Okankwe say Okankwe Central no and dan so ma ho come Methodist University side na me bo Ghana Kuriman Sam go
yeah, so hold on. Says as an American, I mean, say Irabna Obin after the results, they be bright after the results. Yes, we need Tema Central. Who used to Chatawale on God or the Saya? She say at the point, she see hey madam. So that is Irabna Obin for Tema Central. Okay. Okankwe Central no Bibi Baba Sadiq
Bibi Bright for Tema Central.
Bibi Bright at Tema Central. And Okankwe Central Bibi Baba Sadiq.
Yeah,
initially declared the winner La Paz Enclave or I'm say a bit of a penkwa honum. Yes, that is it.
And Blekuma North no
Blekuma North.
A higher
higher no and sana teaching myself. So basically, if this is what a year they'll go by, then it means that it is a big thing.
It means that their seats in parliament are still going to go vacant until you bet me I say nipa we nesefata. And I say
now remember say NDC MPP is also going to put up a fight. They are not basically saying they are not MPs. They are just saying the lower court should hear the NDC's arguments. So if the lower court still sides, even if you've heard your argument, we still side the MPP, and then the electoral commissioner still, these MPs will still hold on to their seat. That is my basic understanding. But as time goes on, there will be more details into this. There will be more legal into this. At the end of the day, they'll be giving us more things into this. Okay, this is what it means. The lawyers, I think, said this is the time on be a law to any idea.
Okay, so whatever happens, hope you say everything is going to be peaceful, and as usual, said the air corner kakran and who going to a ebenumunsu. Ebusia update be a PM, get a better.